Welcome back to Post Time. Erica Wagner is with me now, and Erica just got her first win.
Less than an eighth of a mile, the pace they're on their way home. And so Vilda looks to seal the deal. The lead is 4 lengths. The battle's for place far outside. Kiss me on my 2 lips. So Vilda's home.
Her first training win. I was like, how is that even possible? I mean, like, you have been on the forefront of so many successful stables. You've worked for so many people. Who have you worked for?
Yeah, I've worked for quite a few people. Eddie and Janet Davis when I first graduated high school. Kevin Lair and Chuck Chrisman, Kevin Switzer, tons of great people. I was with Dylan Davis for years and years and years.
So then why all of a sudden do you decide to get your trainer's license? Because you can be working as a caretaker in a barn and still go and get your trainer's license, but you decided to just go and do it and start on your own. Bing bang, you know?
Yeah, I was just focused on working for other people. I mean, I always wanted to have my own stable and my own horses, but the time came up just recently, so I just decided to jump on that and give that a try, see what happens.
So you have a small stable right now, which is perfect for you. You're just starting out. How many horses do you have, and tell me, who are they? Tell me about your horses.
Yeah, I have 3 right now. I have that So Vilda that I race at Ocean Downs tonight. I have 10 Claimer, Quick Magic. I race him at Chester. And I have another one who's just in a work in progress. He's a work in progress on that one.
We're not going to hear the name.
Yeah, I mean, his name is terrible. Like, when a horse's name is Won't Be Nothing, you should probably just assume that's what they're going to be. Like, I don't know why I thought any different.
So tell me about So Vilda. That's the one that you got the win with, the first training win. Tell me about her.
Yeah, she's really small, very, very small. She tries, always tries really hard. I was definitely surprised when she won. I didn't expect that at all. But she's a gutsy horse. She's never one that I'm going to call my mom and be like, hey, she win in 53. It's never going to happen, but she'll make her way here at the Ocean.
Speaking of your mom, Deb, okay, and then your dad, Sean, so they grew up in harness racing as well, so you've got it in your blood. Tell me about them a little bit.
Yeah, mom and dad are great. I mean, if anybody has the privilege of knowing my mom and dad, and awesome people. Dad, he's a blacksmith with my brother Jake. He has a few horses of his own, and he makes a very good living just taking care of those 3. My mother, she works for a food line, and she has for over 30 years. And then I have a little sister named Kate. She helps me a ton, but she has a real job. She likes the 9 to 5, and she likes the consistency of always getting a paycheck, where that doesn't always happen. And then my little brother Jake, he's a blacksmith. He's amazing. I think if anybody is lucky enough to have my brother shoe for them, he's amazing. He does a great job.
I have to tell this little story because after you had that training win, the first text, I checked the time, what time your race went off. Within 3 minutes, your mom was texting me saying, Erica had her first training win. Isn't it great when your mom is so into what you're doing?
Oh, yeah. Mom's awesome. Mom is my biggest fan by far. She's on the ball, and she was more excited that I won than even I was. So it's awesome. It's awesome to have parents like that. Yeah, I'm lucky.
You hear about military kids, by the way, moving around a lot, wow, you actually moved around a lot being a harness racing kid.
Yeah, for sure. From the 6th grade, when I left Maine, I was in the 6th grade, and from the 6th grade until the year I graduated high school in Delaware, I was in a different school every year. My mom just got business opportunities with her work, and my dad, he had opportunities to be a blacksmith and go to these places. And yeah, it was a lot of moving. It wasn't hard for me. Didn't bother me at all. I'm really fortunate that I'm confident and I'm not afraid to talk to anybody. I'm sure it would be harder for somebody that was shy, but not for me. Moving wasn't a big deal. I actually enjoyed it.
Now, you're in Delaware to stay because of a big reason in a little package. So tell me about your son, his name, his age, how awesome he is.
Yeah, he is pretty awesome. Me and Dylan Davis have a son named Keegan. He's 7 years old. He is absolutely amazing. He amazes me every single day. He is so funny and caring, and he's just a great kid. I mean, I don't know how much time we have, but I could just go on about how awesome he is if you like. But yeah, no, I'm really, really lucky. I'm really, really lucky to have him. He's a really good kid. I have 3 awesome stepdaughters with my husband, Wagner, and I'm really fortunate. I've got some great kids, knock on wood.
So you enjoying, actually, you're still in the honeymoon stage, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. The honeymoon stage is, yeah. It'll be a year in September, but it was one of the best decisions I ever made was to marry Dwayne. He's a great, great person. He's very hardworking. He always supports me in everything I do, and you know, he's just a great, great guy. I'm super, super lucky.
It's funny, you mentioned, of course, you have a great relationship with your husband, but also with Keegan's dad, Dylan. You know,
Yeah.
I like to tell people in my case, and we won't get into my story, but I will say.
Don't have that much time, okay?
I will say that I tell people that we like to put the fun in dysfunctional when it comes to a family, right? It's good.
It's so good. It's so good. Literally, Dylan is one of my best friends still to this day. He is remarried to Megan Davis, whom I love. I love her family. I'm so fortunate to have them because, you know, they're a big part of, you know, even me being here tonight. You know, like, you know, it's so nice to have people that you can call. Dylan is awesome. Megan is awesome. Cheryl and George, amazing. Dylan's mother, Betty Jean, she's a huge help. Like, I'm really, really fortunate, really fortunate.
That's really great. I love hearing that. So, you know, to end this, I think this is one of the most important parts of the interview because I want to hear about your grandfather. He told you something, and it is something that has stuck with you every single day of your life.
Yep. Yeah. My grandfather, Peter Hanley, is my dad's dad. He passed away a few years ago, but he always just told me to, you know, work hard and try harder. And literally every time I don't feel like I'm good enough or I feel like I'm tired of this or this just isn't for me, I'm just getting beat too much, I just remember just to work hard and try harder. And it's definitely something that I live by, definitely. And I think of him every day, and I'm happy and I'm fortunate that he was even able to tell me that. And it's just definitely something that stuck with me, definitely, yeah.
Well, I'm sure he is very proud of you up in heaven, your whole family's. I hope that you are proud of you.
Yeah, I am. I am pretty proud. I'm doing all right here. We got this.
All right. Thank you for being on the show, Erica.
Absolutely. Anytime. Thank you.